Hello, everybody. I'm John Cook from GeekWire. I'm here with Taylor Soper, GeekWire sports tech reporter. Taylor, big week coming up next week. CES, the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. This has turned into kind of a sports conference in many ways. Couple days of a lot of sports action. What's on your agenda for coverage plans next week?
Yeah, it's packed. I'm really excited. There's, as you said, a ton of sports. It's very much wide-ranging. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing all the athletes and former athletes that'll be there. Everyone from Joe Montana, who's doing a lot of investing now, to Shaquille O'Neal, who we saw last year, and we'll reunite with him again. And all the way to not just the athletes, but the companies that will be there too. You know, you've got your usual suspects, Fitbit, Under Armour, but there's also others like Intel that, you know, you might not think of them as interested in sports, but these companies are actually investing a lot of time and money in the sports world. So we're going to learn how and why they're doing that at CES.
Yeah, why is it CES? Why do they, I mean, other than they probably love being in Vegas, why do you think the sports world has intersected with CES in such a big way?
I don't know. That's a good question. I think it's the center of what's next, what's coming up, and some of these companies, perhaps from a marketing standpoint, want to feel like, you know, they're at the forefront. But also, you know, beyond marketing, I think some of them are actually creating real technologies, whether it's AI or virtual reality or what have you, that have direct application to the fan or the athlete or the coach.
Well, it was pretty amazing. I think last year we were both on the show floor. It's in the Sands, the Sands Expo Hall, where most of the sports conference is taking place. And in the span of about 40 minutes, I saw A-Rod.
Yep.
I saw Cal Ripken Jr.
Right.
I saw Shaq. It was easy to spot. A-Rod was a little harder to spot in the crowd.
Yeah. Oh,
and they were just all I mean, they were just all walking around, getting tours, seeing what's hot, looking for probably either investments or companies they might want to have an endorsement relationship with.
Yep.
There's a lot of buzz and money there. So it was kind of cool to see all the sports stars just mingling around.
Yeah.
And then what about esports, too? Because there was a whole esports component, like a massive esports gaming challenge or competition going on in the midst of all this, too. So is that going to be part of this again this year?
Esports will be another focus. Turner is doing a big event where they have a bunch of big speakers, and they'll be highlighting their E-League, their new esports league that they're doing. There's also a $1 million virtual race that they're bringing in professional drivers, and they're going to strap on and be in a virtual race and actually competing for real money.
So esports drivers versus real indie drivers, or is it like just esports
I don't know.
competitors?
Actually, I gotta check that. I don't know if it's real drivers doing virtual driving or virtual drivers versus real.
It's all mixed up right now.
Yeah,
Who knows anymore? Who knows
reality.
between real and virtual? Yeah.
That's kind of funny, but actually, it'll be actually a real theme this year to see how the virtual and real worlds are kind of merging, not just in sports, but everywhere. So, no, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. There's a bunch of themes to pick up on, whether it's the athletes investing themselves or different technologies and big companies and small companies. There's, I mean, hundreds of little startups that are, out there to get their product out in the wild and show off to the press and analysts and all the above. So, it's going to be fun.
Is there one sports technology that you would like to see launched or that you think would really have an impact on the sports that you love to watch or play?
We've seen wearables have been around for so long now, but I've never really been convinced that they're going to be super impactful. I think they are in some certain verticals, but we've talked about artificial intelligence and how that's such a buzzword now. But can AI increase the value of wearables? You know, can AI help make the wearable valuable, or the data that we're getting somehow? There's some kind of intersection there, some combination there where I think AI can really help a wearable or a VR headset or whatever make it more useful, I guess. So we'll see. I think last year I felt I felt like there was a lot of just crap out there.
There is a lot of crap you got to sort through before you find the good stuff. But
right.
We're going to be doing our best.
That's our job.
Next week at the CES show floor and at the Sports Expo that's happening alongside it. And most of that's occurring on Thursday and Friday. So make sure you're tuning into GeekWire on Thursday and Friday, where you're going to be quite busy pumping out the news stories, I'm sure.
Yep, geekwire.com/sports, and make sure to sign up for our sports tech newsletter. That'll go out on Friday morning, so you'll be able to read up on all our coverage.
All right, so on behalf of Taylor Soper, I'm John Cook. We'll be reporting live from the CES show floor in Vegas next week. Tune in.